добро пожаловать на Крыс ТВ. С вами Крыса. И я начинаю делать прохождение по игре Mass Effect 2. Ну что же, приступим. Ну что ж, поможем Джейкобу в каком-то его проблеме. Так, давайте проверим, не нужно ли нам что-нибудь улучшить. А то, походу, я его упустил, эту честь. Да. Отлично, сила биотического удара. Нам это очень пригодится, поскольку мы адаптер. Так. Для Гаруса пригодится. Так, прототипы. О, Крокон. Скажешь, учесть. И это все, да? Ладно. Но раз все, так все. Ладно, Джейкоб, в чем твоя проблема?
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gurns back. The ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Ну что ж, поищем этот корабль. И найдем все, что связано с его отцом. Итак. Вот. В туманности розетки. Или как у них там по-другому называется. Так. Альфа дракона. Интересно, читайте, ставьте паузу и все в этом роде. Аномалия. Это уже сам корабль.
Launching probe. Probe away.
О,
Launching probe.
платина мне пригодится. Стоп, где нулевой элемент? Вот. Щис. О.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Платина. Есть еще платина? А то мне он... О, так, вот.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ну, паладин тоже пригодится. О, то, что надо.
Probe away.
То, что надо. Так.
Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW...
I have found something.
Ну что ж, приземляемся на эту планету и ищем этот корабль. И всех, кто выжил в этом месте. Ну, Джейкоб с нами летит в любом случае, поскольку это его миссия. А мы возьмем Гарусы. Все на месте, как быть и должно. Отлично.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Так, посмотрим. Если что-нибудь тут. На всякий случай. А то иногда бывает то, что в начале там есть какие-нибудь полезные штучки. А мы этого не заметили. Потому что шли только вперед.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Так.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Так, тут часть всего сообщения. Посмотрим, что там есть. И надеюсь, картинка после этого станет одним целым.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Что же с вами случилось-то, а? О! КПК. С кредитами. Кредиты. Мои кредиты. Так, нет. Так, опять не то. Не то. О, а вот там то. А, вот только мне туда не попасть. Так, ага, вот другое. Радует, что можно. Так, тут больше ничего, да? Так, посмотрим эту запись.
Process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Странно, очень странно. Ладно, поищем выживших. Надеюсь, у них получится все допросить. И выяснить, что же вообще тут произошло. И где остальные. Ну и где отец Джейкоба. Ну, если даже повезет узнать причину аварии и все в этом роде.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen it.
Так, это проблема. Так. Какого? Ты-то как проскочил, а? Обалдеть, как этот братец проскочил, я его не заметил. Чуть не завалил меня. Так. Сейчас попробуем этот приемчик. Так. Есть минус. Так. Ах. Придется использовать другой способ.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Это уже не пригодилось. Молодцы, братцы. Молодцы. Так. Ну давай-ка узнаем, что она скажет.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Да, не получится с ней поговорить, поэтому поищем других. Кредиты лишними не бывают. Так. Так, что у нас тут?
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Так. Что у нас тут еще есть?
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Не только тебе, но и всем нам, чтобы разобраться, что тут произошло.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Да. Бедные сестрички.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Так. Посмотрим, что у нас тут. О, запчасти. Запчасти точно нам пригодятся. Потому что за них мы получаем кредиты. Опа-на, это что за фокусы?
This should punch through their armor.
Weapons are forbidden. System failure. Backup systems engaged. Rerouting power. Rerouting power. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
О, КПК. Спасибо за КПК. Потому что там кредитки есть. Так, а что у нас тут? Тут у нас ничего. Хотя бы термопластин будет дать, а то... Вот так, подожди-ка, сейчас это заберу.
Please, here, you could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Так. Эта преграда нам мешает, придется его взорвать. На этом все. С вами был Крыса. Желаю всего наилучшего. И увидимся.